Hi, this is Julianne Price, and welcome to Finally a Clutter-Free Home. This course is going to help you declutter your home, and much of it is based on this book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. And you'll find that I go through a quick refresher of her course, but I also take my own take on it and show you how to use Trello to actually implement this for yourself. So let's go briefly through the course objectives. First, I'm going to provide you with a reminder. So if you have read the book, this will do a quick refresher so that you know some of the main points, because it's one thing to get the book and it's another thing to actually implement it. And if you're like me, I got the book out of my library, so I found that I didn't want to take copious notes, so I wound up creating this board so that I could follow through quickly without having to have a lot of note cards laying around. If you didn't read the book, you'll still benefit from this course because I'm going to give you again that quick overview of what she calls the KonMari method. But I do recommend that you do read the book. It is a short read, and you can find it. I'll put a link for you in the resources, but you could also check at your local library for it, which is what I did. But she goes into a lot of the psychology, which I'm not going to go into. That's her, in my mind, that's her property. I'm just going to talk about how I implemented her project and how you can do it as well. You'll also get a working board to help you organize your tidying project. So I'm going to give you a copy of this board that you're seeing, and you can use that for your own project. And again, I'm going to share how it worked for me and how, some of the things I followed that were according to a book and some of the things that I felt really were open to your own interpretation and you might want to do things differently. So that's the objectives of the course. Now let's drop into a quick overview. So let's go into the overview section. First, as I mentioned, we're going to do a quick refresher of the KonMari method, and we'll just go through how she divides up the house. Second, we're going to go an overview of each category and how to tackle each of these categories. So we're going to go through that in detail. So that's really going to be the meat of the course. And then part 3 is just how to use Trello to organize your project. And I'll show you my actual board that I'm using, and plus you'll have a copy of this board that you'll have gone through the whole course within this board. So it's really going to make a lot of sense to you, and it'll be very applicable. You'll be able to do your project quite easily. And lastly, last part of our introduction is just a little bit about me. I've been a planner for 20 or more years. And I did this project on my own house, and I've been wanting for years to do it, and it just never worked for me. So I want to go through a little bit about why this particular project worked. And then I have 3 kind of overarching principles that go through all of my courses. The first is to keep it simple for success. If you complicate things, you won't get them done. And I think a lot of the organizing, decluttering methods out there are kind of complicated, kind of overwhelming. So we're really going to keep it simple in this course. Second thing is that you really should do things your way. Just because the course is outlined in a certain way, or even the book tells you to do things in a certain way, really when it comes down to it, you want to do things your own way. The third thing is collaboration, and that's why I created this course. And you'll see that there's a lot of people who are doing videos and lectures on this book, this life-changing magic of tidying up. And I think it's important that we all share our experiences with it so that we can help one another expand, elaborate, do a better job, do things that are more tailored to us. And if you see other people's examples, you can really do a better job for yourself. So that's why I did it. And again, I wanted to just share my experience because I actually went through this. So let's dive into the course. That's enough of an introduction. Let's have some fun and get into tidying up your house and really getting that clutter-free home that you always wanted.